Your oil-based red velvet cake should have the right consistency. And if you don't have a good recipe, you are looking at one here. Look at how good it looks. Look at how watery it. Look at how thin it is. So this is what you should have. So hi guys, welcome back to another mind-blowing tutorial. So just in case you have not subscribed, like, share, or drop a beautiful comment, please do not forget to do that. Ensure you do that and then scroll down. You're going to see all other amazing videos that are on this channel. Wasting much of your time, let's dive into the tutorials fully. We will start by using a cup of buttermilk, and to make a cup of buttermilk into a cup of milk, you're just going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Stir this together and set aside. It could curdle immediately or curdle later. Now we'll go ahead to mix all our dry ingredients into a bowl that contains the sieve and the flour. I'm going to go in with the salt, baking powder, baking soda, and then cinnamon, after which I added my unsweetened cocoa powder and then gave this a stir or sieved it together. Please, you are always encouraged to sieve your dry ingredients. This will help you incorporate air into it, and also just in case you have any lumps like you guys saw previously, this will also help you get rid of them, so that you don't just have patches of unsweetened cocoa powder, patches of baking soda in your baked product. Now, one at a time, I'll just go ahead and crack the egg. It is always advisable to crack your eggs one at a time, so that you'll be able to see, just in case you have eggshells or any other bad egg or any other dirt in your eggs. Go in with your sugar and then give this a stir, after which you're going to go in with your vegetable oil. Yeah, this is an oil-based red velvet recipe, but it baked so well. Now, I'm just going to go in with your red food coloring. There are different brands out there you can use. You can actually see the one I'm using in the video. Go in with your whisk and then combine this together. Yes, before I forget, this recipe bakes so well that you don't even need a mixer. With the aid of your hand whisk, you are so good to go. So you see, it's very easy to put together. As against a vanilla cake, you have to mix your flour and mix everything together before you can make a move. So we're going to proceed to adding our buttermilk. Now you can see it curdled, right? So you can decide to add this in one addition, or you can decide to add this in 2 additions, just like I did in my video. Then take it 2 at a time, so you don't have so much splash all over your working surface or all over your table or wheresoever place that it is that you are baking. So take your time, little at a time, stir this together, turn in any direction. I don't really have a specific direction to just mix, and once this is well combined, you can see what we have compared to when we started. So I just went in with the second addition. Now I'm going to make use of condensed milk flavor. I'm using 2 cups. You can use 1 cup just in case you want, because I want it so tasty. I had to use 2 cups, guys. So you can use 1, half, or 3 if you want, because this is industrial flavor. It really flavors so well, and I like my cakes being so tasty. And above all, is my son's birthday cake, so what do you guys expect? It has to be super nice and super tasty. So after everything, that was what the batter looks like. You're just going to go ahead to prepare your pans. You prepare your pans by applying margarine all over it. Pour in some flour and then tilt this around. This is to help you get smooth cake, so that it doesn't stick to the bottom or the side of your pan. And then you just tilt this around and remove the excess flour. You're going to do this for all the pans. If you have more than 3 pans, just feel free to do that. So in this tutorial, I'm using the 5 inches pan that are about 3 inches in height or thereabouts. So you can decide to use just 2 inches. You can decide to use 2 pans that are 6 inches, or you can decide to use 1 8 inches pan. So because I'm on a budget, I actually use this pan to actually give me a cake that will be of good height and then still come out looking so good. So I'll go ahead to dispense this into my 3 pans, then scrape down the bowl to ensure that I get all the batter out without wasting or washing any one of them out. I went ahead to bang this on my working surface. The essence of doing this is to ensure that you release any trapped in air and you are good to go. Now you guys must be so used to this my pot. I popped in the cakes into the pot and then covered it. After 30 minutes, this is what I have. Now I'm just going to do a quick check to check whether they are properly baked inside. With the help of a knife or the help of a skewer, I'm going to do that. Now I'm using a knife. You can see it came out clean. Now please, there's a difference between it coming out like with some cakes and it's dry. Now this is, see, it's dry, it's not wet. Now compared to this third one, you can see how the third one is going to be. The third one was actually wet. You can see, super wet, showing that the cake is not well baked yet. So the difference in the both is that you can actually dip it and it comes out with like maybe some cake stick to it. That doesn't mean it's not baked. But when it comes out looking wet, sticked wet, you should know that it's not done. I just had to place that one in the middle and then allow it to bake for a while before I brought it out. Now I'm just going to flip over. You can see how beautiful it's baked. This is the essence of preparing your pan. The margarine and the flour did its work to ensure that it comes out clean without getting stuck either on the bottom or the side of the pan. Or if you don't want to do this, you can also make use of a parchment paper. That will also do the same work. But anyone that you have, so just feel free to go with the flow. Feel free to go with the one that you have. So please, just in case you have watched to this extent and you have not subscribed, like, share, or drop a beautiful comment. Why? So please subscribe, like, drop a beautiful comment. Just go through my channel, guys. You also see amazing videos that you would also like. So I'm just going to go ahead to level the top before I go ahead to crumb coat and then cover with buttercream. If you also want to learn how to use buttercream to cover your cake, that means you should definitely use this link up here to watch a detailed video on how to do that.